Hello everybody, welcome to the another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm finalKenpachi. Today, Universal is partnering with the Pilarium and Xena, the princess, is coming to the game. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to get her and her skill set. Let's get started. First of all, guys, there's gonna be new pace called the Champion pace coming to the game. It's gonna be similar to the Forge pace, guys. There's gonna be basic level and the premium level. You can see it right there. So if you are not paying money, you can get the basic stuff. You cannot get this uh, premium stuff if you're not paying the money. So yes, guys, Xena Warrior Princess is the premium reward. So if you are not paying money to the game, you are not gonna get her from the champion pass. But there is one more way to get her. Don't get set yet. So basic level gonna be some basic reward, guys, and the end of the 25 level, which is the last level, you can get her avatar and you can get one secret shard. Elite level, you can get the every previous reward from the basic, plus you can get some elite reward, included Xena Warrior Princess. You can get the champion, okay? There's also something called Elite Plus. This is gonna cost you more money, but you can literally unlock every level. You don't have to worry about missions and quests, etc, etc, etc. It's exactly the same reward as the elite. You just like don't have to wait if you have money, that's all. And there is one more way to get her, like I mentioned, summon boost event. Guys, this champion is available to pull only during her 10x, guys, okay? You can only available to pull her, if you're lucky, of course, during the 10x. There is some already announcement 10x for her, which is the Monday, November 13 from Engine Chart 10x. Another Monday, November 20, Secret Chart 10x. And the Thursday, November 30, Engine Chart again. And this is the her skill set, guys. She's legendary champion, force affinity, attack, and the barbarian faction, obviously. And her A1, attack one enemy twice, will ignore 3% of the target defense for each buff on the target. Will also ignore shield buff if the target is under 2 or more buff or debuff, okay? After you book the skill, guys, you can get 20% extra damage bonus. So she's gonna ignore the target defense each buff target have, guys, okay? Each buff target have. Her A2 skill has a 3-turn cooldown and 20% damage bonus after you book. Attack an enemy will ignore 5% of the target defense for each buff on the target. Still 20% of the turn meter from each enemy. This effect cannot be resisted if the target is under 2 or more buff or debuff, okay? So this second part, guys, is also working for the debuff, but the first part, which is ignore defense, only working for each buff on the target. This is crazy, guys. Like 5% for the each buff on the target is actually crazy. A3 skill, it's getting worse. Attack an enemy will ignore 10% of the target defense for each buff on the target. Reset the cooldown of this skill if it is killed 2 or more enemies. This skill has 4-turn cooldown, another 20% damage bonus after you book, 10% for each buff they have. Let's take a break a little bit, guys. So pretty much the meta champion in this game, right? Duchess. Duchess is casting lots of the buff, right? Everybody hated block debuff, increase attack, and the perfect veil. She's not casting perfect veil on herself, so she's casting 2-3 buff to entire team. So for example, if you are going to use the Xena Warrior Princess against that kind of tanky team, so she's going to ignore 30% of their defense from A3 skill because they have 3 buff, right? If this Duchess also in the bolster set, guys, there is also going to be shield buff. So it's going to be 4 buff on the enemy team, and she's going to be ignore 40% of their defense. Obviously, her A2 and the A3 skill is not ignore the shield. Only her A1 is ignore the shield if the enemy is under 2 or more buff or debuff, guys. Okay, so this is how does that work. But look at this passive skill now. Passive skill has passive effect and active effect. Active effect have 3-turn cooldown. First of all, passive effect, increase this champion attack by 10% every time they use an active skill. Stack up the 100%. Reset each round. Also has 50% chance randomly changing this champion weak hits to normal, strong, or the critical hits. The chance is 100% when attacking enemies under 2 or more buff or debuff. So enemy Duchess, right? She's force affinity. If she's a go second champion on your team, if the Duchess get in turn before her, so Duchess gonna cast a buff, then she's not gonna be weak attack on her because chance is gonna be 100% if they are 2 or more buff, guys, right? And the active effect, fill the champion turn meter by 100% and the place increase attack buff on this champion for one turn whenever 8 or more buff are placed on the enemy team in the single turn. Yes, Duchess can do that, guys. She's casting like loss of the buff. She can do it on a single turn. So basically, alright, let's also mention her aura. Increase ele attack in arena battle by 33%. This is her aura, guys. So basically, there's a couple of the tactic you can do. Yes, her true potential is going against the team. They are casting their skill, right? They are casting defensive team. They are casting their buff, they are protecting themselves, right? Then she start ignoring their defense, and her active effect is really gonna help you. So you can build her like kinda slow. She can get filter meter after they cast their buff. She's also casting increased attack on herself from the same skill. So you don't maybe you don't have to bring increased attack champion there. Still would be good idea to bring it because this skill has a cooldown, you know. Because increased attack buff only one turn, so I still recommended some increased attack champion. Gonna be amazing on the live arena, guys. Gonna be amazing on the arena, classic arena, tag team arena. We don't know her multiplier. Obviously, multiplier is really important to judging the attack champion. And Hydra potential, special Hydra hard team potential, guys. She can be very cool there as well. So it looks really broken to me on the paper. It's very scared to face her in the arena, not gonna lie. Hopefully I can get lucky, I can get summon her. By the way, guys, this lady can summon from shards, but she's not empowered herself. So how to empower her? Guys, she's empowered by Elder Skark, if I can find him. Right there. Elder Skark gonna be empower her before I forget to mention. So this is the Xena warrior princess. Let me know what you guys thinking about her. And is that gonna be, are you guys gonna be spent money for her, or you guys like, oh man, I'm gonna try my luck from the 10x chance? Either way, I wish you guys good luck, and if you guys love the video, please like the video and catch you guys next time. Bye bye.